another exciting edition of the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense will start this game off. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we're getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Buffalo Bulls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go to the draw. Oh, what a move! He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. The Bearcats in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Unloads it left. Lost, the defense is wide open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Bearcats have this offense rolling.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in the hurry-up. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The give and the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense set on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. You want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. On the option. He'll toss it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think
Can anyone catch him? And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buffalo. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star mark decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll haul down the returner to to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught him 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Slips through the line. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Finding more yards with the spin move. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo! Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First down here for the offense. The lone back's got it. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse.
He's going to let it go. What a snag by the defense. Oh, it's out. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
After run, now throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Fires deep on the run. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Going to the running game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside a half-minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't big.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out and get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bulls are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they...
And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bulls have their offense in high gear.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this.
Oh, look out, there he goes! The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. Field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply...
And a sack all the way back at the 5. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. On first down, here comes this offense. The run to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They go to the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run it on 1st and goal. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. What do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down here and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. Skips away from pressure. He's turning it loose into the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Now on first down for this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Leaves it with the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Keeps it on the bootleg. They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Bearcats are on the move. Going up top on first down. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll run the option. The pitch. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Got room on the return. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off play action on first down. Got his man downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Prime inside the 10. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players
brings it in down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Buying some time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And back to the air on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy. I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Cincinnati, 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And they can't make the connection.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Grab near the sticks. It's Grimes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And his throw is incomplete. Second and 10 here. These DBs going to give a little cushion. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The aerial assault continues. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Can't find his man as he took a shot. Deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll spread the defense out going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buffalo!
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Working that left side now. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.